Next one. Should we go? So we got Jungle Cruise and Hit and Run. Should we hit up Hit and Run?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, Hit and Run.
Hit and Run.
Okay.
Brand new series.
You got a Israeli accent in you?
Do I look
my
like
gosh.
I have an Israeli accent in me?
Oh,
Why we gotta do the Israeli accent anyway? It's like
because it's action then.
no,
Because I ain't heard you do a synopsis in time, like with some sort of like action or
what are you
anything.
talking about? Yeah, I have.
What did you do? When's the last one you did?
I can't remember. We do so much, but we're like 28 episodes
Okay,
in.
but
bro.
I'll tell you, my last one was last week.
It wasn't mine.
No, you didn't do anything. You literally just read it in your normal accent.
Must have been the week before then. I know. Wait. You know what, man? Why you on my case? Like, what's all this about?
I'm just saying,
Like,
here,
what's
you
all
can take this
again?
one.
We a team or not?
Yeah.
A happily married. A happily married man's life is turned upside down when his wife is killed in a mysterious hit and run accident in Tel Aviv.
That was good.
My guy,
Yeah.
my guy.
So I bet now you're thinking like, why is he even like this? Like,
Yeah.
why was you on his case like that?
My
He looks
guy.
like he does job.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You see
god,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
But this is what I have to deal with.
My
and it's
guy.
just, it's
That
a
was
mad one,
good.
but
That
it's
was
cool.
good.
Let's move.
Hit and Run. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know anyone in this apart from Sana Lathan, I think her name is. She was in
Yeah, Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
Napoli Ever After.
I don't know.
I didn't know
about that
anyone
one.
in this. to be fair.
So do you say Sana or Sanaya? Because
Oh, bro, I have no idea.
and I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know. So this one is on Netflix, 9-part series.
This baffled me. Can I just say it baffled me?
Why?
Because I didn't know where the production is. I don't know if it's American or if it was filmed in Israel.
yeah.
Was some of it dubbed? Obviously, some of it wasn't because
That,
some was
that
American.
was that was a bit
like,
weird.
I was
Like,
confused.
that was a bit weird because I watch things with subtitles regardless
Yeah.
if it's got English or whatever. I
Yeah.
rub it, but it was strange to hear English, see English, hear Israeli, see English. Like it was like
Yeah,
it was.
because then at one point, obviously the Israeli part is being spoken in English, in the way I was watching anyway, and then the woman is saying, English, please, speak in English. I'm thinking he is
He's
speaking in
speaking in
English.
English.
And then I'm realizing,
It's-
in the actual thing, he's not.
Oh, you watched it dubbed.
Yeah.
So when they were speaking Israeli, you heard English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, same.
Well, I was watching it in.
Oh, so when they were speaking Israeli, it was actually in Israeli.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
were subtitling
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It was in
okay.
Israeli.
And
but
then when they were speaking English, that's more confusing.
it was no. I won't lie. This was confusing.
I couldn't do
It was
that, bro.
confusing for me
I
because
could not. You
I-
watched
I-
all 9 episodes like that.
yeah, I'm either used
You
to
are
it
weirdo,
being
bro.
Israeli. I mean, being foreign or being English. So if it's
Yeah.
foreign, I see the English
That must have
subtitles.
jumped in and so what
Yeah, you
happens
having to
when
switch.
he was talking to Sanaya? Was it just was he talking Israeli and she was talking American?
No. When he was in Israel or when he was speaking,
Okay,
it was Israeli. But when he was speaking to her, it was English.
Okay.
So, but it was.
That's
But he would be speaking, especially there was one part where he was speaking to his friend, then he was speaking to her, then he's speaking to his friend. Like that bit was just
Yeah.
like, it was like,
yeah,
raw.
that's wild. I don't know how
But
you did
yeah.
that for 9 episodes. All right, so yeah, that totally threw me off. Yeah, I didn't know who else was in this neither.
No, I
other
didn't
than
know.
one of the CIA agents. The
Oh,
top
do you know
one.
what? Sorry, I
I've
knew the
seen him
dad. I
before.
knew the dad, obviously. I knew the dad.
well, yeah, her dad.
sorry.
Yeah,
Because he's in
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Guardians
and
of
he's
the
in
Galaxy.
something else.
I
I've
didn't
seen him
recognize
about.
him.
He's in a few things.
Yeah, I've seen
Greg
him about.
Henry, I think his name is. Greg Henry.
Okay, I don't know his name.
He was in like Guardians. He's been in a few things. And do you know what? It's kind of weird when you see those things happen. Because, so obviously, I think he was in the first episode or something, but he just had a bit part on the phone. But when I saw him, because I knew I had seen him before, I was like, he's going to have a bigger role. He's going to have a
Okay, I
bigger
didn't
role
even
in
clock
this
that. I
because,
didn't know
that.
because I don't know anyone, but I know you. So I won't lie, I'll start off with this one. I was bored of this.
Oh, is it?
I got bored.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Fast.
lie, yeah.
It was like pain. Every single episode of this felt like a movie to me. That's how long the episode.
Yeah,
but when I
they
checked
were
it,
long
it was like,
episodes.
bro, some were 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was 45 to 50 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
That's not a long episode.
It's
Like,
not, but no, it's not.
It was
actually.
dragging a little bit. For me personally, like even from the beginning, obviously I was trying to focus because I needed to watch it for this purpose, but I was just in and out of it. Like it was on and I was just catching bits for me to be able to understand what was going on, but I weren't really watching it like that.
Yeah.
And for the first part where they're all trying to, where she like whatever happens and then they're trying to figure out who she was, blah blah blah, that was a bit interesting because it was like mystery whatever, but as soon as they found out and then the rest of the half of it, I was just like, this is just boring.
I was so bored, and I was exactly like you. I'll be like, I think I would be on my phone, on my laptop, this, that, then I'll look up and I'll be like, okay, what's going on here? Oh, that person's that person, this, that. Okay, cool. I'll go back to it. I think this could have been wrapped up in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it was much longer than it needed to be.
It's kind of mad still, cuz.
Well, you said you loved it.
Whoa, why you gotta jump in the ocean like that, bro?
All right, what did you?
I didn't say I loved it. I never.
All right, what did you think?
I thought it was all right still. Like, and I kind of thought it was a bit dry in the beginning, and it picked up. Like, I thought it kind of.
No, I was saying.
I thought it was picking. Like, I thought every episode, I was like, oh, I want to see what happens next.
Really?
Like, I felt like it kept ending on like a cliffhanger where it was like, oh.
It did. It definitely did.
It was
but
hanging
that was
on the cliffhanger, but it was to the point where like every episode was the same thing, just a different action. Like they get in the same race with the next person, and then they find something, and then they go on another race with another person, and they find something, and then it just kept happening and kept happening.
And do you know what I don't like?
But there was...
do you know what I don't like about certain things? Like you can end on a cliffhanger, yeah, but I don't even know how to explain what I'm about to say. I'm hoping this explains it, but their cliffhangers were always like that kind of cliffhanger. It was never just like a normal like, oh, okay, wow, I need to watch that. But it was like,
but that's what made me want to watch the next one. It was like they were
like,
leaving. I was like, ooh,
it was like, bro, like,
I was like,
and do you know what? Yeah, one thing I say about this might be one of the most unrealistic shows I've watched in a long time. I'm just like, bro, who is this guy? Like, who are you?
But they said who he was though.
No, but that's not enough. Like you need to be Superman or something for what's really going on. Like this guy was this. I don't know who this guy was.
Good though, because he kept getting caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like it was realistic to what he was.
It was realistic to him
getting away with,
but it wasn't realistic to what he was getting away with, really, because it's just.
Shall I tell you one thing that really teed me off, and I need to say this without giving away a good part of it, but from what you find, from when you find out who the wife and what that all is about, I'm like,
dead the thing. Like, what you still?
But I'm like, the actual incident was your fault. Does that make sense?
Towards the end, when he finds that out,
no. I mean, her fault. Like when I was watching it, when the incident happened, I was like,
oh shit, accident.
Like that was your fault. You weren't looking like you.
Oh yeah.
You had your back turned. Walking backwards.
And for who she was supposed to be as well, you think she would be more
careful. She had her back to her walking backwards.
What she was actually doing at that time, you'd be like a little bit more cautious.
The whole, it was deliberate. I was like, no, it wasn't. If you were looking on the road,
you would have been able to. Off you go, Carl.
Bro, that proper pissed me off because when I actually found out, I was like, oh, so it wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
You get me? So that kind of like.
So it weren't really a hit and run.
I was. Boy,
it was just.
I'm gonna say that after I watched it, I went back on Netflix like a couple of days later, and I saw it was at number 2 on the top.
Yeah, it was
10
high.
It was
I thought it was all right,
and I'm thinking how because I didn't think it was that good to be at top 2.
It wasn't that good. You know what? For me, the acting let it down.
The acting was poor.
Yeah.
There was parts,
but I feel like that's down because of this whole like what kind of production was it?
Do you know what? Yeah, the only acting I thought was poor was the main guy. I think everyone around him wasn't too bad, but he was like I didn't know. Like, are you giving me sad? Are you giving me?
All I can see is his face was just like this the whole time,
and his lips kept for everything, whether he's sad, angry, like it just.
Yeah.
Right,
At some point in every episode, they had a zoom of his face.
Yeah. Just smoldering. Just like, raw, bro.
That Chris Rock look, spiral,
that spiral look, It was just like, and I won't lie, this really bored me. Like, but do you know what is a bit disappointing is that this had a lot of potential. It had a lot of potential because the story weren't rubbish.
I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't, like, other than his acting.
What good points was there for you then? What good points was there for you?
I thought, like, the endings were good. Like, I thought it ended really well.
The endings to me felt like desperate to get to let's do another one. That's what it felt like to me.
You know what? It's not all right. It's hard to find a good point. I'll be honest. However, it wasn't bad. I wanted to watch another episode until it got to I thought the ending dragged. Don't get it twisted. I agree, it dragged. They could have summed this up a lot quicker. It did drag. And it was a bit odd that it was just 9 episodes and there is going to be a part 2. Let's be real.
9 episodes is a weird number.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Strange
but there's going to be a
number.
part 2.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully not, because Jupiter's Legacy was supposed to have.
So you looking at it like that?
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't that
man.
bad. But
You
I'm
see
saying
what I mean about
Jupiter's
you? Come on, man.
Legacy.
Give the people an honest opinion.
No, but I'm saying Jupiter's Legacy was supposed to have a part 2 and it didn't.
Yeah, but
So-
we really know why that didn't. You hear me? This has potential,
Well,
man. They could pick it up.
I
You
don't
hear
know. Me
But,
personally, I was just trying to get through it.
Me as well. I was just like, I wish I never picked this, to be honest. And I'm just so upset that I have to keep watching this to review this on the show.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's
I
how
didn't
bad
look
it
at
was.
that
I'm
at all.
not gonna lie, I watched half of it, and then you messaged me saying, "Oh, have you watched it yet?" And you actually reminded me, "Oh, I need to go and finish watching this. I forgot all about it."
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
Wow.
that but that sums it up
Wow.
for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, that sums it up.
I completely forgot about it.
What? No, you know what? I gotta disagree, man. So
All
should we
right,
get
cool.
into
Well,
it?
all right, let's get into it. For me, well, what's it for you? So we can get 2 after you. Yeah.
Right, you don't sound like you already got your answer. I don't like that whole premeditated feeling. You hear me? Think about it for a minute
All
while
right,
I say
cool.
mine. So
All right.
people them. This one's a watch it from me, you know. It's all right, you know. It's not too, like we said, it's a bit confusing with like the accents and the whole language barriers and where did they film it? Were you filming it in Israel? Is it Israeli production or is it American production? So it's a bit confusing. But other than that, it's all right. You hear me? So it's a watch it from me. If you don't have time to think about,
Yeah, I've thought
All right,
about my
cool.
one. I'm quite confident with my answer. It's a not from me.
really?
This is Did that surprise you?
I mean,
You didn't see that coming?
I didn't see
Okay,
that
cool.
coming.
This was boring for me. The acting from the main guy was not believable. This whole show wasn't believable to me. And if I didn't have to review this show, I wouldn't have finished it, to be honest. If I didn't have to review it on this show, I wouldn't have finished it.
I am 100% in
me?
agreement. No, with Daniel. It's a not for me. I would not recommend to watch it. Not at all. It was boring. It dragged.
Dragged.
Maybe it's a that couch kind of thing.
No, but you even agree it dragged.
It dragged a little.
Yeah,
It
so
did.
join
But-
us in the dragging cause.
No, I'm not. I'm
Did
not.
it drag?
You're
It
saying
was-
it was all right, but you can't even find a good point about
Because
it.
it was
again,
like
tell him
average.
again.
It was like a C.
So it's
C-
average now.
You could look. It was.
You're trying to give the people good content
like
to
it's
watch.
all right to watch though. Like I wasn't
You're-
bored.
you're-
I wasn't
Nah.
bored. I wasn't bored.
We're
You're
supposed
not
to
being
be.
good to the people
We're
right now.
supposed
I'm
to
being
be-
honest. I wasn't bored. I would watch this. Like it was cool. Like I'm
Don't
gonna watch part 2.
Don't waste
I'm gonna watch part 2.
Gonna have to watch part 2. It's not that you'll watch
I
it.
mean-
You're gonna
It's my
have to
job.
watch.
It's my job.
You're gonna have to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna watch